Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us with the Keni RX-BT168S. It's an AM/FM shortwave portable radio with Bluetooth and MP3 player plus RGB lighting. During this video, I'll perform a daytime medium wave band scan. Here we can hear in the Chicagoland area. First go over features, second I'll do size comparison, and third we'll start cruising the daytime band. So here we are with the Keni. I really like this radio brand. I reviewed one way back about 3-4 years ago, and I was pretty impressed with it. I actually did some band scans with it as well because I thought the AM circuit was fairly sensitive. Same with this one. I figured I'd give it a shot. Though I did notice selectivity is a bit of a trial. You have to go back and forth with the tuner to try to get those faint stations. It can be quite the challenge at some times, so we'll see how this goes. So I do like this little radio. It's cool. You can find this for sale at Amazon.com. I'll have links down below in the paid links section. Check it out. Very cool. It's like usually on sale for around $17. So it's a nice little value. I really like this radio for its value and its compact size and its reception capability. So if you haven't seen the review, check that out too. I go over everything. So let's look at the features. So we have some kind of inexpensive plastics, but to be expected on a sub $20 radio. This radio does perform though. That's all that matters. And the looks aren't too bad. We got this black and we got this gold treatment on the front. It's kind of a subtle gold, which is nice. Our scale up on top, we got FM, AM, shortwave. You can see FM is your standard 88 to 108. AM, 530, 1710. We have 10 kilohertz stepped. Shortwave is 5.9 to 18 megahertz. We got about a 2.25 inch speaker down in there. Our RGB lighting here. This does not turn on when the radio's on, which is good. So it won't interfere with any kind of RFI generated by it. So it only works on the MP3 or Bluetooth mode. Right inside of the radio, we got our volume on-off control, charge indication when we have it hooked up to USB-C or taking a solar charge. Right now it's taking a solar charge. If I cover that up, you can see the light goes away. Pretty cool. USB-C, yep, nice. I like this. Here we have a tuning wheel. Going to the top of the radio, we got some buttons. This is to control the light modes for the RGB. They say you have 9 of them, though I count 7 and maybe 2 repeats. For Bluetooth controls, we have pause, play, back, forward, and MP3, you have rewind and fast forward as well. TWS is where you can have 2 radios, right channel, left channel for stereo, Bluetooth listening. Very nice. Power indication turns blue when the radio's on. Micro SD card slot for MP3 playback. USB thumb drive for MP3 playback. Band select switch, we got shortwave, AM, FM, and then the music mode. Of course, Bluetooth, MP3, you can toggle between. And our whip antenna here, or telescopic antenna. People correct me. I've been saying whip antenna for years, like 7 or 8. It's pretty funny. 13 3/4 inches. Love it. All right. Going to the back with the solar panel. So the S means solar, part of the model number. A lanyard hook point for wrist strap. It does come with the wrist strap, by the way. This flips up and it reveals pretty much just a product thing. There's no batteries behind it, which is nice. You can actually change the batteries without having to move the solar out of the way. The compartment's right here. It takes 18650s, and I think this comes with a 1200. Yeah, it gets you going pretty good. Now, I did some math on it. I think you get about, I want to say 15 hours of runtime. Yeah, I say it in the video. I did do some testing on that. So, yeah. And I think when you run MP3 mode, you get a little less. You might get just under 10 hours. Oh, see, this is hard to do on camera. So I get this back on. I did it. Yeah, sweet. Okay, let's do a quick size comparison. It's our cruise daytime band. See what we can pick up. I'm kind of excited because I haven't tried this. A full band scan on the daytime medium wave. So our current time is 10:32 a.m. That's Central Daylight Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA. And yeah, the month is March 2025. Sweet. But there you go. Cool. Yeah, northwest suburb, guys. So if you're wondering, and I'll give you the cardinal directions in a second. Next, we have CC Skywave. If we get lost, which we might with this radio, we'll use the Skywave 2 to frequency check to find out where we're at. It's got a nice little radio. So you can see it's pretty compact. I like that. And then if you don't have those two radios, which you should own one of them, they're pretty cool. We have a deck of cards. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He can spin it like no one can. He's the master man who loves cheap Chinese radios, man. But if the tariffs kick in, they might not be so cheap. You know what's gonna? I don't know if it's gonna affect the radios. But I think it will. I think it's probably all electronics. China smacked back with a 20% tariff. Not cool. 20% added to this would be an additional $20 or $4 on $20. That's not good. But anyway, somebody mentioned they wanted to see the cards. This is the first time I've opened the cards up on camera. Check it out. We got Joker, Iron Man. We got Ace. Look at them. So awesome. Got Kings. So apparently they're color coded. There you go. They got comic stuff going on there. Pretty cool, huh? All right, hold on. And then you got the different colors here. Look at that. Ace of Hearts. Sweet. He's taking off his helmet. Who could it be now? Who could it be now? Is that awesome or what? So, yeah, I'm not going to go through every card here, but, oh, there he is. A reveal. All right. It's not Todderbert. What? Oh, he's in Captain America? Sweet. So, yeah, you get the idea, right? So, yeah, somebody wanted to see these pretty awesome cards. If you can find them. If they sell them again on Amazon, I'll link them below, but, yeah. You guys wanted to see those. Somebody did. So there you go. That's somebody. You got to see them. See? I take requests. I'll turn this thing on. We got paper flying on stuff. I gotta see. Dust my radio off. There we go. All right. First station 540. WAUK Jackson, Wisconsin. You got to point it to the north. I got to tune it.
Civic Media, if you were looking for a job, and you were looking for something challenging.
So there you go, 540 WAUK Jackson, Wisconsin. Not bad. Gets quiet too when you turn the volume down.
And Greg,
I'm a producer.
You are a producer also. We are looking for sales reps. We're looking for all kinds of folks. If you're looking for a job and you...
I like that speaker audio.
Radio might be fun. Check it out at...
We're AM 560, The Answer. The Mike Gallagher Show.
So they have no problem with the waste and the fraud and the abuse.
Here's 560 WIND, Chicago, The Answer. That's what he said. And it's definitely right-wingers. Yeah, right wing. You got left wing on here. You got a bit of everything in Chicago. So
Saying enough is enough. They are going to save this nation for the American people.
In the ReliefFactor.com studios, here's Mike.
The selectivity here. This gets tough. There we go. There's 580, I think.
The staff is overwhelmed. I think that's the biggest threat.
I don't know if I can click it one more time if I'll lose it. So let's just check. Plug in the 580 frequency on my Skywave 2. There we go. So I couldn't pick it up before. I was trying, but I got it now. Is this good? NPR station. WILL or Banna, Illinois, 150 miles to the southeast. Now, cardinal directions are north, east, southwest. And yeah, we'll see if we can't pick this up better. Let's see if we can't tune it. There's our power LED. It's pretty bright. It's like a little laser. Ah!
Yes, indeed. You know, wins and losses.
So I lost it. That's okay.
Out the way it's meant to.
I think it's a 620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
That was his first game, and so he's so excited to be coming to Marquette in the fall and just, like, met a ton of people, and the smiles on his face was, like, for me, that was worth it. Yeah, we're...
Its Chicago office over the city's sanctuary.
Okay. A little bit of birdie tones. Now, the thing is, you can correct them probably with a loop, passive loop, which I'll try right now. 640 WMFN, Peatone, Illinois, Black Information Network. I'm surprised to get this, too, because 670's right there. And again, this radio isn't super selective. It's really tough. So it can pick up the faint stations. It's just selectivity is an issue. You got to go back and forth. So let's go ahead and see if we can take away that birdie tone.
With federal immigration law. The Illinois State Fire Marshal is reminding residents to test, inspect, and replace broken or expired phones. monoxide alarms in their homes. Officials recommend residents replace the alarms with new 10-year sealed battery alarms. The National Fire Protection Association reports nearly 3 out of every 5 home fire deaths in the U.S. occurred in homes without smoke alarms or ones that were malfunctioning.
Man, mine beep at me all the time. Won't let me sleep until I change them. I got the AC and 9-volt battery ones, so those are the ones to have in a house. All right, I think all code you have to have them anyway. So let's go ahead and, yeah, so there you go. It took away the tone there. I'm sure once I try to bump it, try to tune in better, it's going to jump right to 670.
To the Black Information Network on the iHeartRadio app or log on to BINnews.com. On social media, follow the BIN on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Black Information Network.
I'm going to follow you on TikTok. I got a radio. I could just tune it. You know, I was thinking to myself, you know, Wi-Fi on a phone and listening to music on a phone and streaming is a good thing. It really is. And I understand where people are coming from. Like, why do I need a radio? The really cool thing about a radio, it's immediate. You turn it on. It's on that station you just left it at. I mean, my phone, I got to hit a code, you know, unlock it or finger press or face recognition or whatever it is. And then you got to, oh, my app closed. Why my app closed? I got to turn the app back on. Oh, it's updating. Why is it updating? You know, so there's, it's all this stuff you got to jump through to get it going. So yeah.
Election education and voter.
I ramble.
To learn more, log on to.
I'm the rambling Todd.
That is fairfight.com.
Pirates. I don't know that I would call Billy Donovan a pirate of any sort.
What about Crabtree? That's a name.
Michael Crabtree?
WSCR Chicago, home of the Cubs, 670 the score. Yeah, this is tuning really nice. I like it. I like the 10 kilohertz steps, but it's not like a EP Pro or anything. That's what you really want. If you want an analog dial, you don't mind a bigger radio, yeah, get yourself an EP Pro if you can afford it. Save your pennies. It's a beaut. I love it.
Old Texas Tech Raiders. Hell yeah.
They really may be. What else do you call? And Tech would always fit in.
Up against somebody.
You're among the best of the best.
There you are. There you are. By the way, all the pizza places have been asked to
720 WGN Chicago.
Things they've done in the past week to be in the tournament.
They have not.
Pretty funny. By the way, just to sort of get through the weekend, I was clicking around on my Netflix last.
Lakefront, 49 degrees, and in Lake
plugged in
52. Markets are lower.
And 3 of them now don't get.
So this is an example of 720 and 780, and I'm losing everything in between now. Pretty much everything is just one station, which is 750 WNDZ. And it does play music this time of day, so I'm going to see if I can try to get it.
And now I don't get it into one TV.
Here it is. So yeah, 750 WNDZ, Portage, Indiana. Yeah, so you can see you got to kind of go back and forth, but it's totally worth it. You know, like I said, $16.99. Score yourself one of these bad boys. The speaker sounds fantastic. It's rechargeable. You can upgrade the battery. I don't know if I mentioned it, but yeah, you can upgrade it. I don't think I did. I would remember if I remembered. Yeah, to show you this yellow battery. 3,000 milliamp hour. These are rated. They say at least minimum 2450, which is pretty funny, but they advertise 3,000. I've tested these. They run anywhere from 26 to 2,700 on average. But yeah, a good little upgrade to that 1,200, and you can go for a lot longer than the normal. So very cool. Oh, it's in the paint. This is in the paint. Little nick came. I hate that. My radio would be nice. It even came with scratches already there. Like, I want to put the scratches on my own radio. Still had the film, though, over the dial, so that was nice. Rock out. Okay.
Advocates add cat declawing is invasive surgery and can cause lifelong problems for the health and well-being of cats. Amid complaints.
Yep, I have a cat. We do not declaw either, so it kind of sucks. You gotta make sure they got scratching posts. They don't scratch your furniture. Little stinkers. 780 WBBM News Radio, Chicago.
It was not up for debate. They recently went ahead and passed ordinances prohibiting the surgery
into text chains, social media posts, heated conversations as Americans absorb the reality of government's cost-cutting measures.
So here's a 20 WCPT, Willow Springs, Illinois, left wing.
Fast in their support of what they see as bloated government waste. Well, they're believing the same lies that got us more.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he got it January 21st. Yeah, it was like a month and a half. Caller, welcome to the program. Good morning.
Hang on, let me turn you down and take you off speaker. Give me a second, please.
Yeah, this is definitely left wing as well because it is a 860 WNOV in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And yeah, this is pretty cool because it's 52 miles north and it operates around 250 watts, I think. Yeah, low power station. Picked it up with this radio, but there's not much between 820 and 890, so I was lucky to get it. Next station is going to be WLS.
That front picture, that's Timothy Mile.
Today's Democrat Party, just amazing people that they are. Now,
so it's definitely right wing. I mean, AM's dominated by a right wing, but it's fine. 890 WLS Chicago.
Screenshot of the CNN graphic saying, now, they keep their break.
I know we have to take a break, so we will break, but not for long, and then we'll come right back to your phone calls. This is the Patrick Madrid Show on Relevant Radio, and the Relevant Radio...
Okay, so it jumped right to 930 WKBM, Sandwich, Illinois. I figured it would. 920 is kind of hard to get, so let's see if we can't get Fox Sports.
CNN graphic. They're an embarrassment to civil...
How do you tell us about yours?
The traditional gift for your first anniversary is paper, but the modern gift is a clock.
Well, our list says the first anniversary is always diamond jewelry.
What's your list called?
The People's Choice.
The traditional gift for your 6th anniversary is iron, but the modern gift is wood.
Well, what a coincidence.
So yeah, Fox Sports, WOKY, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 920. To the north there, they used to be called the Big Badger. Now they're pretty lame.
There you go.
Cool, we got it. So just back and forth tuning.
Copper and a desk set.
Nope, diamonds again.
I'm beginning to see the wisdom of the...
Anyone who's
930?
eye protection.
Trickle-down effect of all these cuts and see my income in the near future drying up.
What's this?
And then we also got this from Becky who says, this conversation couldn't be better timed. My partner and I have decided we need to sit down and learn how to budget, plan, and invest. Our parents didn't involve us as children in their financial lives, nor did they teach us any financial skills. We plan on involving our children in our weekly family financial
jump right to
meetings.
970.
If we were to hire a financial planner to learn those skills, how much can we expect?
Yeah, it went from 930 to 970. This is WHA, Madison, Wisconsin. Yeah, it's let's see if we can go back a little bit.
What's the best way to find someone, and what charges should you expect?
Straight answers, solutions, and no surprises. When you bank with Time Bank, you and your business...
She knows what a woman is.
...care and attention you deserve. No bureaucracy.
It could cost, a couple $1,000s for a basic plan. So,
yeah, I think it's going right to 970.
You can find a non-profit
so this is the fun. We'll keep going forward.
And actually help you with your children and figuring out how to teach them about budgeting. The first caller is...
It's interesting. It's coming in so nice and clear.
Impacting other businesses, especially those who are quiet.
This is 72 miles northwest, by the way.
You do hair for people who work for the federal government.
Said that Allen overlapped in Washington with Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell when O'Connell was an assistant coach there. Okay. So different sides of the ball, but
1000 WMVP Chicago ESPN radio.
Maybe Jonathan Allen, the interior pass rusher from Washington, could be headed to Minnesota. Again, when you
hear those steps. Yeah, that should be 10:30. It sounds like it's There we go. So they were transmitting. It's just they were silent there. They're having problems with their transmitter. Okay, we'll keep going.
So have we. We are called Humane World for Animals. And if you love animals, you're part of our world. Humane World for Animals. The end of animal cruelty.
Okay, WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin, to the north.
Kenosha County Radar Weather, sponsored by
Good Value Pharmacy, offering free local delivery with 3 locations in Kenosha.
You're not getting me. I can't remember if I have an account. Here we go. All right. Oh, I do have an account. Oh, there we go. Oh, didn't even have to go through all that. Didn't do it.
This is one of my favorite sports stations on AM band, believe it or not. 1070 WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin.
1973-877-794-1973. Thanks for everybody hanging out with us there on the parlay, or on the NigglyLaw.com talking text line. That's where Bricky said, thank God I'm not banking on Billy's parlay for my retirement. That's for sure. Because the parlay of the days have been a whole bunch of L's, that's for sure. Like, I mean, a bunch of L's instantly. Hey, you can...
Pues todavía puede usted hacer la llamadita, no es tarde, todavía puede.
Oh wow, it like skipped right over 1080. This is 1110 WXCS Chicago.
702 348-83.
Free agency windows.
Para que más o menos
open a window. I mean, it's nice out. It's a good day to be able to open a window.
Encuentras y
don't open that championship window up.
It's interesting. It stays on 1070, no problem. It can't pick up 1080. It's kind of like not coming in sweet. Okay, well, let's keep going. At least you know it's
I don't care,
there.
Though, like what fuels the NFL. The NFL is going to be fine.
Oh, here it is.
Myślę, że spotkanie z Miłoszem, z jego muzyką, Miłosz nie tylko gra świetnie na fortepianie, ale również komponuje. Spotkanie...
That back and forth, and you'll get it. It's an exercise for your thumb.
Historii. Ta książka jest...
Your right thumb will be all, beefed up, and your left thumb will be all like weenie looking. That'd be pretty funny. I don't know where that came from. I was having fun. All right, I'll shut up. No, I won't. I'm gonna keep going. 1110 WXCS Chicago. I'm having too much fun. I always do. This is great. I love Inexpensive Radios. This is a good time. Tuning away on the AM band, my favorite band, as you guys know. Shortwave is just the same, pretty much. I mean, weekends are the only time it gets exciting. You get contests and stuff like that. That's about it. Besides, maybe some music.
No, it's just... My God, you think they'd find somebody at the national level who could do it over there for them. 10:50 on the dot. Wrap it up.
I believe this should be 11:30 WISN, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
11:30 WISN.
I'm only happy.
So he said it. That's good.
We have so much pride. We got to have the wheel. We got to have the thing.
1160 WYLL, Hope for Your Life, Chicago.
To the iceberg, or whatever the case might be. But as long as we're in control, God says, let go. And I'll sustain you.
There you go. Music on 1180 WSQR, Sycamore, Illinois. The squirrel is on my cheap radio. I like it. G. Keni rocks.
Grande. Bueno, se supone. Saludos inútiles. Arriba los bravos. Ahí está.
A ver. La circunstancia...
Okay, I'm going to see if this is 1200. It might have jumped. Sometimes it goes 1200 or 1220. It's 1220. It jumped to 1220. All right. This is 1220 is actually WKRS, Waukegan, Illinois. I noticed it got better pointing in this direction, so it's directly east.
Antonio. Date cuenta. Pájaro se colgó del marco y no es exacto, no es así. No es así. Date cuenta.
Estás así, güey.
No es para allá, Antonio, no es para allá.
Haz tu mecha, güey.
Okay, let's try this.
Ven por acá. Buenos días, mis inútiles. Una gran...
I'm too old for this job because I don't get it anymore. Society has...
Esto puede ser bastante placentero. Michelob Ultra, un sabor refrescante y balanceado con solo 2.6 gramos de carbohidratos y 95 calorías. It's only worth it if you enjoy it.
There we go, 1200 WRTO Chicago. See, if you go back and forth and you aim it the right way, you're going to find it. Just aim it the right way.
Що їм однозначно пообіцяють, що Україна потрапить під російський протекторат, зрештою, щоб її гарантували.
Okay, this sounds like 1240 WSBC Chicago.
З боку України також є пропозиції, що
cram it down our throats and everything else. Now they're going to cram a bunch more stuff down our throats with these extra kids districts and causes a lot more seniors where they're going to either taxes are going to go up on their houses and everything else. Now, enough is enough. It all started back before the dam issue. And
Here's 1230 WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin. Picked it up by just going back a little bit.
and get by with it. And that's exactly what's
Alright, I'll zip
happening
up
right
the
here in
band
the city
here.
of Janesville.
Не проти того,
1240.
проти того, щоб найближчим часом була проголошена певна ініціатива щодо зниження інтенсивності бойових.
Already using Chinese technology that may have those backdoors. Is there a way to sort of put a layer of protection,
I wonder what this is.
encrypted protection that prevents them from getting access to the information?
So we're finding out that there are old router systems. I believe Cisco is one, but then TP-Link, which is actually the Chinese router system, we're finding out that there are backdoors in those systems that are being...
Okay, 1310, it jumped pretty fast. WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin.
to replace it. And so what government thought is where those devices are connected to something that's...
Okay, keep going. That ring, you could probably take care of. Now we got mixing stations here, 1330. WMTA, WKTA. There you go, we got some music on 1360 WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois, where you used to be able to trade a tire for a chicken, but not anymore. Nope, now they play cool music in the college town. Rock on. Yeah, they used to be able to trade. They had a trading show, which I thought was kind of cool. Like, I got this old deck of Iron Man playing cards. I want to trade for a chicken. And then there'd be people like, I got a chicken for you. I'd love to play Iron Man. I'm not kidding. More music on 1380 WBEL, South Beloit, Illinois, to the west. Very nice.
Some type of stuff. If you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, also let me know. You can also text us in at 505-926-1410.
Yeah, so 1410. This is WRMN, Elgin, Illinois. It jumped over 1390, which I figured it would because 1390 is kind of iffy during the day. 1400 is a music station that kind of comes in a little weaker.
Right outside
can't get
of
it.
the Vintage Hammer. Say it right.
Oh, that's difficult.
Lawn Care by Walter wants you.
Is that it?
Love working outdoors. Want to work for a growing and dynamic
Gotta check it.
locally owned business? Then become a fertilizer tech at Lawn Care by Walter. Great pay and a fun work environment. Call Lawn Care by Walter for more information and make a positive change for yourself today.
Check out the new 1440 WROK mobile app.
What the frick? It says the call letters.
Then check the weather.
How'd that happen? Go the wrong way?
Mobile app is available right now.
And the wonderful things that happen right there on Main Street in Hampshire. It is Matt as part of the team. It is wonderful to be able to call him friend. I hope you're able to call him friend as well. He is live Monday through Friday right here on this very station.
He's still running from the War Crimes Commission, I think.
Here's 1440 WROK, Rockford, Illinois. I couldn't pick up 1430 for some reason.
Extremist or radical and
Dial's sort of accurate. Trying to think of what is Hispanic here. I know 1450, but that can't be 1450. It is. It's picking up 1450. What the? WRLL, Cicero, Illinois. Wow. That's surprising. Didn't expect that. Turned all the way up here. I think this is Iron Country, WGEZ, Beloit, Wisconsin, I think. Should be. Yep, it is. WGEZ 1490 Iron Country, Beloit, Wisconsin. Nice. Most of our station's going to be this way. There's some fading station there. Not going to spend too much time. We're almost done. I think this is 1590. That was 1590. WCGO, Evanston, Illinois, East.
Where it's becoming increasingly intolerable, and they just have to punch out.
Here's 1640 WSJP, Sussex, Wisconsin. This is a relevant radio.
Real quick, assuming that we have time for another call, first I just want to remind you about the Walk to Mary coming up. It's going to be on May 1st.
So, Jay, I agree with that. Lori is reminiscing. Lori says, I remember listening to on WJTC the day Minnie Riperton died. Cleopatra, when you get a chance.
So this is jump right to, I can't get 1670, but this is 1690. This is in Chicago, WBON. Yeah, so there we go. We got all the way to the top of the band. Sweet. And then for fun, we will switch over to music mode. You can hear it.
Waiting for pairing.
There you go, and you got the RGB. Look at that. So those of you diehards who waited to the end of the video, you got to see the RGB in action. I don't know if I could change the color while we're sitting here. We can. Look at that. It's color changing. Sweet. Hopefully it can handle flashing lights. But yeah, it's pretty neat. You know, I play the Bluetooth or the MP3 player, and I run this light because I think it's fun. I mean, because otherwise the radios are boring. I like when they do something extra. It's always fun. I mean, it's a gimmick, but I like gimmicks. It makes for a joyous day. Now, that's a audio one. You got a left and a right. Yeah, it comes in from that direction. And so when you hear, I think, color changes. Yeah. Kind of cool. And this one here is like a fader, I think. I'm not sure on this one. It's staying the same color. I don't know what it does. All right. Let's keep going. There's our fader. I like this one. It's my favorite one. It goes through like all these different colors. I gotta kind of cover it so you can see all the cool colors. The red, the green, the blue. It's awesome. I love it. All right. So anyway, you get the idea. Phone radio. If you're looking for something just under $20, that's actually sounds great and tunes halfway decent, as you heard during my daytime. Not a bad radio. You're going to have to fiddle with the tuning knob, but again, to be expected for inexpensive radio. You get a rechargeable battery right away that, you're going to have 15 hours of runtime for the radio easily. Maybe 20 if the volume's low enough. Yeah, but unless you're jamming. If you're jamming it, then yeah, you're going to go through the battery a little quicker. You can always upgrade, like I think 2-pack. It's like $12 shipped. Might be tax on that from Amazon. If I remember, I'll link. But yeah, very cool to do that. But yeah, links for this radio. I really like the Keni products. That's why I picked this up. And I'm pretty happy with it. Do they need the solar panel on the back? Probably not, but they did with the original. They had the same model number on the original one. It was a longer radio that I reviewed with a tuning knob here on the side. And it was a knob versus the wheel. And that one I liked a lot too. So yeah, very fun. So hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a like if you did. 2, if you like Kenny's, you want to see more, subscribe to the bell icon, get notified of future videos. And of course, 3, comment down below what you think about the new Keni. Is this something you want to pick up? Do you feel it does enough for you? I think it does. So check out the video. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next awesome video.